she wanted me to talk about why. First of all, the increase. The capitation grant for secondary education or for our children in secondary schools has been increased from 47,000 to 55,000. But like I said, it is not the only money that government is giving to an individual child. When you compare what government invests in the school, in terms of payment of teachers' salaries, in terms of provision of textbooks, in terms of provision of computer laboratories and science laboratories, and in terms of infrastructure, if you added that up, you would realize that government is spending a lot on an individual child. So I want you, my fellow countrymen, to appreciate. Sometimes you hear people complaining, what is 50,000, 55,000? That is too little. Yes, it may be little as you hear it, but when you add up all the money that government invests in a school to support education of a particular child, it is far more than even what a parent would be able to pay. So I think the country should appreciate that. Now, having said that, I want also to make this very clear that the country is already aware that the government is pulling out of the PPP. Why? Because of the following reasons. One, we put up PPP because we wanted to increase on access to help many of our children that are in those villages who could not access to the government seed schools that are available in other parts of the country. So we wanted to have this partnership with the schools that are available in given areas. But as time went on, government has realized that the money that government has been giving to support these poor children to access education, the objective was actually not being achieved. Why? Because some of these schools continued to even still ask these children to pay, much as they were being supported by government. So the objective was not being achieved. Secondly, some of these schools were not being honest. Some of them were inflating the numbers of the children that are being supported by government. So later on, government sat down and realized that if we collected all this money, I think we can do much more and construct our own USE schools, seed schools, so that every sub-county can have its own